Hi everyone, it's Miss Rossi. Today we're going to make some spring chickens hatching out of an egg. What you will be needing are 2 pieces of paper. We're also going to need a pencil, an eraser, some crayons to add color, and then I also have some watercolors here to add even more color, but you can use whatever materials you have at home. If you want to use crayons for the whole thing, or some markers, or colored pencils, it's up to you. Now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create our background. So we're going to draw a spring chicken hatching out of an egg. So we're going to start by painting a nice background for our egg to exist on. So I'm going to start with my watercolor paints, and I'm going to swirl my water into my blue paint and fill in most of my background with my blue paint to make the sky. Now you can add a sun and some clouds if you would like. I think I'm going to add a sun, so I'm going to wash my paintbrush, swirl into my yellow paint, and paint a nice sun in the corner of my paper. Here we go. Now before I go back into that blue paint, I'm going to wash my paintbrush again, swirl it into my blue, and then paint it all over my paper. Now you can paint whatever kind of background you would like. If you want your spring chicken to be hatching in a farmhouse, or maybe it's in your own backyard, maybe your chicken's hatching in your bedroom, it's up to you. Alright, that looks good. I got most of the sky filled in. I'm cleaning my brush, and now I'm going to swirl into my green paint, and I'm just going to paint some grass coming up from the bottom by doing big strokes with my paintbrush. So I'm starting at the bottom and bringing my paintbrush up towards the sky. There we go, lots of grass on there. That looks awesome. I'm going to put this to the side so it can dry. And I'm going to grab my other piece of paper so I can draw my hatching chicken. Now on this paper with my pencil, I am going to start by drawing the egg that my chicken is going to be sitting in. Now I want my egg to be nice and big, and I'm going to start with a big curved U shape, almost like a big smile shaped line. I'm going to draw a zigzag line across the top to show where my shell is broken on my egg. Then I am going to draw a curved line coming out from the shell. I'm going to do that on both sides, and that's going to be my chick's body. From here, I'm going to draw a nice round head for my chicken. I'm going to add a beak on there by drawing a triangle. And I'm going to give my chick 2 eyes made out of circles. Now that my chick is done, I also want the top half of the shell to go on my chick's head. And instead of drawing it on top of my chick's head, I'm going to draw it off to the side. And then I can cut it out and glue it on later. So I'm going to do another big curved line with a zigzag line to connect it. And I'll save that for later. I'm going to grab my black crayon, and I'm just going to trace over all of my pencil lines so they're easier to see. So I'm going to trace over my chick's face, and over my egg. Once I'm done tracing, I can also color in my chick. I'm going to make mine yellow. You can make yours whatever color you would like. I'm going to leave my egg white for now. But if you want to color yours in, you can always do that. Now that I finished coloring in my chicken, I am going to carefully cut it out with some scissors. You might want an adult to help you with this step. but I am carefully opening and closing my scissor with one hand and turning and moving my paper with my helping hand, which is my hand that does not have the scissor. And I'm just following along that black line from when I traced my chicken. There we go. I can also cut out the top part of my shell that I drew. And then I can place that right on my chicken's head to see how it's going to look. Oh, it's so cute. Now that my background is dry and my chicken is all finished, I can grab my glue stick and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of my chicken and I'm going to place it right in the center of my background paper. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of that shell that I made for the top. And I can place that right on top of my chicken's head. I'm just going to erase my pencil lines that I can still see. And my spring chicken is all finished. Once you're done with your project, if you'd like to share a photo with me, you can always send it to me in an email. I would love to see the spring chickens you guys have made. Try your best, have fun, and get creative, and I'll see you soon. Bye!